Hi there, my magical star beings. This is Psychic Siren Tarot, and welcome to the channel. In today's reading, we're going to be taking a look at: does your crush find you attractive? If so, what does your crush find attractive about you? So please be aware that this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. We have 3 piles to choose from. So for pile number 1, we have Strawberry Agate with the Muse of Voices, which is a King of Swords. Then for pile number 2, we have Pyrite with the Queen of Voices, which is the Queen of Swords. And then for pile 3, we have Tiger's Eye with the Ace of Materials, which is the Ace of Pentacles. So I'm going to give you a few seconds to pick a pile. Pick whichever pile you're most drawn to, the one that is calling out to you the most. That will be a pile for today. Once you're done picking a pile, please find the timestamps for your pile in the description box below, and then I'll see you at your reading. Hi there, my pile number 1s. If you chose the Strawberry Obsidian Crystal and the Muse of Voices, which is the King of Swords, then this is your reading. We're going to be taking a look at: does your crush find you attractive? If they do, what do they find attractive about you? Please be aware that this is a general reading, so only take what resonates, leave the rest. Before we get started with your reading, I'd just like to announce I'm almost fully booked for readings this month, so if you'd like to book with me, you can find my email address in the description box below. So let's get started with your tarot cards. Okay, so I'm just going to shuffle your cards quickly, and then we'll see what messages we get. Okay, so spirit guides of my pile number 1s. Spirit guides of my pile number 1s. Does their crush find them attractive? So we have the High Priestess showing up next. Does their crush find them attractive? The Emperor. We have the Chariot. The Five of Cups. Does their crush find them attractive? Page of Swords. And I see the Wheel of Fortune is popping out, so the Sun at the back of the deck. I feel with this pile, okay, I'm kind of getting the message that your crush maybe hasn't fully noticed you yet, or hasn't fully thought about you in that way yet. However, if they were to notice you, maybe there would be some kind of attraction there, but I'm not sure yet. Let's just look at the cards. So the High Priestess here could tell me that you may already intuitively know whether this crush likes you or not, or finds you attractive or not, and your intuition's always correct. Maybe not necessarily fear and overthinking of like, does this person like me or not, or find me attractive? It's more so that inner knowing you have, that gut feeling like, okay, this person finds me attractive, or they like me, or they're crushing on me too, or they haven't. So I guess you would only intuitively know your answer here with the High Priestess. With the Emperor and the Chariot, though, I do feel like your crush, if they were to notice you, there is this feeling of them finding you very similar in ways. Even when I look at this Muse of Voices cards, it's like they have this mirroring effect to each other. With the Emperor and the Chariot, it's kind of like your crush has a lot of power within them, but so do you. So if your crush was to notice you or have any kind of conversation with you with the King of Swords, I think they would feel like you two vibrate on a similar level, like you two can click, have conversations together that where you just kind of like understand each other and get each other. So I do think there is a possibility that your crush could find you attractive, if you were to speak to them and reach out to them. Maybe they would form some kind of feelings towards you, or, maybe they would form some kind of friendship to you as well. Since the Sun is at the back of the deck, I sometimes take that as a card of friendship. I don't know why. If you were to spend time together, you would have happy moments together. And maybe that friendship would develop into something more. I'm not too sure, but basically what I'm getting here is they'd feel you'd have similarities if you were to talk, and they'd feel as though you are like very motivated to succeed, that you're also very powerful in your own way. They would feel very free being around you if you were to have conversations with them, and they would also feel like you're motivating each other to get better in life, feeling like you're motivating each other to achieve things in life. I'm seeing something like that. Though with the Five of Cups here and the Page of Swords, you may be a little bit disappointed hearing this message because maybe you've been kind of like looking at your crush for a while, trying to figure them out, trying to learn about them. And maybe it would hurt a little bit knowing not that this person hasn't quite noticed you yet. But I do feel as though, again, with the swords energy, if you were to have conversations with them and get to know them, then you would quickly have your answer. You would see through their demeanor, through their body language. You would just be able to tell intuitively if this person's attracted to you or not, or if they just want to be friends with you. I feel like you just know. And with the Wheel of Fortune that was popping out, I think a reminder from Spirit is even if we crush on people and even if they don't fully like us back, I'm not saying they don't, but even if they don't, what is meant for you won't miss you. You know, the person that's meant for you will see those qualities you have and be like, that's the person I've been looking for all my life. So don't take it to heart. Don't take it personally. Whatever is meant for you will find you, my pile number ones. But I do feel like as I look into this energy, I do feel like you and this person could have that strong friendship, that strong sense of communication and mental kind of connection together. And you could have a lot of fun together. That's what I see right off the bat. So in the last month, only 41% of my viewers have subscribed to my channel. So if you enjoyed this video so far and you would like to stay up to date with what I post daily, hit the subscribe button to not miss out. Thank you to everyone that supports my channel. I'm so grateful for you, and I'm sending you so much love and gratitude. I hope that you're enjoying this reading. So I just saw the number 777. I actually do feel like you have a lot of good luck within, your love life, but also within the situation where there is some good luck there to attract what you want. So if pile number one's crush was to notice them or was to speak with them, would they find pile number one attractive? So we have the Four of Pentacles. It's like this card didn't want to come out of my hand, which is so weird because it felt like it was holding on to me in a weird way. I don't know how to explain it. But the Four of Pentacles is about holding on. So I do feel as though if you were to get to know your crush, if you were to have conversations with them, and if they were to notice you, they would kind of cling to you a little bit, in terms of friendship. They would want to see you all the time. They would cling to you a little bit. They wouldn't want to let you go. So that's kind of what I'm getting from this Four of Pentacles. But then we also have the Seven of Swords here. Let's get some more information so I can understand what this energy is. If they were to notice pile one, speak to pile one, would their crush find them attractive? Seven of Cups. The Muse of Inspiration, which is the King of Wands. Again, the mirroring effect. I see the Two of Cups is popping out. And as I pulled this card, I felt the energy of energy healing clairsentiently. So I usually just feel energies, and Spirit speaks to me through different feelings, and I felt the energy of energy healing. So I do feel as though what I'm getting from your crush is I see the Six of Cups is popping out. So this is a past situation we're picking up on. And there's something about this person maybe still getting over an ex from their past or something like that, or a situation from their past. So I think now would not be the greatest time to try to start something with them, since we have the Magician at the back of the deck. I think it would be wise to give them some time to fully get over this person, because maybe there is still some part of them that holds on to this person. However, I do also feel like you can build a friendship with this person so long, and whatever comes of that, I guess, will take time. There are many outcomes that can happen here with the Seven of Cups, which is a good thing. Do you know why? Because if there are many outcomes open to you, then maybe you can start a friendship with this person. Maybe they would see that kind of connection you have and feel like it's worth holding on to, and feel like, this is much better for me than the previous person, because I'm seeing their ex as a very toxic person. With the Seven of Swords here, I feel like their ex hid some things from them, or did some things, or said some things behind their back. And, I picked up on this energy earlier when I was shuffling, and I saw the Devil card wanting to pop out with the Six of Cups. So there is clearly a very toxic ex that this person still holds on to. And I do feel as though if you were to get to know each other and communicate more, maybe they would see that you are a much better match for them than holding on to somebody that does not respect them or fully love them genuinely. Okay, that's what I have to say here. With the King of Wands, though, I do feel like you and this person could have a lot of passion towards each other if you were to get to know each other. If your crush was to notice you, it would be like, it would come from the mental connection first, where you just click, because I feel like your crush doesn't necessarily just crush on people from physical attraction, but more so crushes on people on the mental level, right? I feel like they're one of those people that need to get to know a person to actually crush on them or find them attractive, if that makes sense. With the King of Wands, though, if you were to create that mental connection with this person and really click with this person, again, they would find you similar with that mirroring effect, and your feelings would be mirrored to each other in terms of passion, attraction, sensuality even. So I do feel like that passion will build up over time naturally. There is a possibility that your crush could develop romantic feelings towards you with the Two of Cups here. And more so, like, I feel like your crush, again, isn't that type of person that just finds somebody attractive physically and then, just crushes on them like that. I feel like your crush more so looks at the personality, and more so looks at, do I have feelings for this person? And then once those feelings develop, that attraction develops over time. I hope that makes sense. So I think that's just the type of person your crush is, which is why the messages are coming through this way. Though I do feel like there is a possibility, a huge chance of this person developing romantic feelings towards you with the Two of Cups. Though I do feel like it might take time to reach that level with them. And I do feel like they'd feel quite emotionally connected to you. They'd feel like your love is quite healing in a way. If you were to form some kind of romantic connection, they'd feel like you are much different than their ex. And that would be healing for them, knowing that there's somebody that they can genuinely trust. I feel like they would really fall in love with your heart if you were to create some kind of connection with them, because they would see you as genuine. And they would see you as a person that is a catch, a keeper, somebody that they would never want to let go, or yeah, it's like they would want to hold on to you for a long time because they see your genuinity. So if pile number one's crush was to notice them and have these conversations with them and click with them, develop romantic feelings for them, what would they find attractive about pile number one? What feelings would they develop? Let me just get a few cards and then we'll look at them. Okay, so I do feel like in terms of physicalities, right? You are your crush's type, or at least your physical features are something that they do find attractive, since we have the Queen of Wands and Nine of Cups here. This to me translates as you would be their type, because Nine of Cups to me is about wish fulfillment, something we're wishing for, something we're looking for. And Queen of Wands is usually a very attractive person, a very magnetic person. So this person would find you very physically attractive, very physically magnetizing, like you're almost pulling them towards you like a magnet, right? Um, and when I see the Nine of Cups in this card, I think of you'd be their type, but I'd also think that certain personality traits you have, they would notice that and recognize that as you've been like the type of person they've been looking for in terms of love. Because you have those qualities and traits within you that they've been wishing for, hoping for in love. So I would say shoot your shot with your crush. Maybe not romantically at first, but try have some kind of friendship with them. Once they get to know the type of person you are and the personality traits you have, they will realize that you are the person they've been looking for all along, that they never even noticed was there. It's like that saying, what is that saying? There's some kind of saying along the lines of like, when you see in a movie, their perfect person has been there all along, but they haven't noticed them. It's kind of like that vibe that I'm getting from the cards. So Queen of Wands, Nine of Cups, that's a good sign. They would find you very physically attractive if they were to get to know you in that sense, and they would find your body attractive. I'm hearing they would find your laugh attractive. They would find your mind attractive, the way you think. They would also find your personality traits attractive. And there would be also a lot of sensual tension, is what I'm feeling. Okay, let's see the other cards. Page of Wands, the Hermit, and I think this would come after them thinking a little bit. So Spirit is showing me the movie 13 Going on 30, when her best friend was in love with her at the beginning, and she never really saw him in that way at first, but later on as they grew up, well, never grew up, she turned 30 in the movie, if you know the movie. Anyhow, and she realized that the love of her life was like right under her nose the whole time, but she just never thought of it that way because he was always her best friend. And so, after going through her journey, she realizes that this is the man I've been looking for all along. So I'm seeing that clairvoyantly as I look at the Hermit. So I feel like your crush maybe wouldn't recognize those feelings towards you immediately, but I do feel like the more you get to know them, the more you are in some kind of connection with them, building a connection with them, friendship wise, platonically, then I do feel like those feelings would ignite with them, that passion would ignite within them over time. They would notice that sense of attraction towards you over time. They would think deeply about you and notice that, hey, this person has all the traits I've been looking for in love, but I never realized that before. What if they're a better option for me? So I do see that energy with the Hermit. We have the Page of Pentacles. We have Strength. I see a lot of Leo energy in this pile. Also, Earth sign energy and air sign energy. We have the Muse of Materials, which is the King of Pentacles. You have like all the mirroring cards. This is confirmation that Spirit is saying this person would find you very similar to them. They'd feel like you have the same values as them. They'd feel like they can relate to you. They just feel like that strong connection with you where you just click, where it feels like a kind of kindred spirit kind of connection, if that makes sense. It feels like you just get them and that's something they would find attractive. And how you would kind of like motivate each other to inspire each other to reach your dreams, your goals, achieve certain things. And that is also something they're going to find attractive, the fact that you would help them better themselves in their lives. Because with the Page of Pentacles, I do feel as though this person would feel like they have a lot to learn from you. They would feel like they are becoming a better person with you, a stronger, more evolved version of themselves. That's just what I feel intuitively from these cards, not necessarily from the tarot card meanings. And over time, they'd notice that you two have that strong bond that is unbreakable. And over time, they would find that attractive. They would find your way of thinking attractive, the way you express yourself, the way you dress, your hair, definitely. Your hair is a strong thing that they would find attractive. Also, something about your body, your hands and the way you move your hands, the way you move in general. We have the Hierophant. We have the Four of Wands. We have the Tower in the... I think this is in the reverse. No, I don't know. No, this is the reverse. Because I think this is the Tower upright. I think this is the Tower reversed, if I'm not mistaken. Knight of Swords. Eight of Pentacles. Nine of Wands. The Knight of Wands. And the Hanged Muse. So, like I said, these feelings would develop over time. I think patience would be needed here with the Hanged Muse because, like I said, your crush is not just the type of person to find somebody physically attractive and crush on them. So it's like they really want to form that deeper side, that deeper connection bond to a person before they actually find that person attractive and develop feelings. I just saw 2, confirmation. I feel as though with the Four of Wands, you could develop some kind of strong friendship to them first. And I think naturally over time, they'd learn from you and they'd feel like maybe this is a lesson for them, a test for them, if they're going to let go of, a past toxic situation or if they're going to hold on to something that they've been looking for all their... Though with the Tower in the reverse, it would feel like quite a shock to them when they realize that they have feelings for you because it's kind of like they would be seeing you as a friend all along. But then all of a sudden they realize they have that strong attraction to you and it's like more than just friends. I think that would really scare them in a way because the Nine of Swords is at the back of the deck. So it would really scare them because they'd maybe not know how you feel about them. So it would maybe take a little bit of time for them to communicate those feelings for you because they'd feel like, what if it ruins your friendship or what you already have built, what you already have? But I am seeing them like a challenge and almost want to chase after you, where you wouldn't necessarily make the first move, but you just attract them to you like a magnet. So I think this is a sign from Spirit. If you're watching this reading and you really want this person, start a friendship with them. Reach out to them. Who knows what may come of that? And, if it is meant to be, it will be. So I guess just have patience here with the Hanged Muse. Because I think this connection would take time to build. But I think once it gets there, there is a potential for good things here. So this is what I have for you, pile number 1. I really hope this reading resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hi there, my pile number 2s. If you chose this Pyrite crystal and the Queen of Swords, then this is your reading. We're going to be taking a look at, does your crush find you attractive? If so, what do they find attractive about you? Please be aware that this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. Before we get started, I'd just like to announce I'm almost fully booked for readings this month, so if you'd like to book with me, you can find my email address in the description box below. So I'm going to get started by shuffling your tarot cards and let's see what shows up for you here. So Spirit Guides of pile number 2s. Spirit guides of pile number 2s. May I please tap into the energy of their crush? And if their crush finds them attractive, does their crush find pile number 2 attractive? So we do have the Empress showing up next. We have the Knight of Wands, the Tower in the reverse, I think. I'm very confused with this card. I don't know if it's reversed or upright. Anyhow, the Lovers, the Four of Wands. Okay, so we have the Two of Cups popping out with the Sun card at the back of the deck. And the Star card's also popping out. So I do feel as though your crush does find you attractive physically, yes. They have noticed you and they do find you very physically attractive. The Empress here can represent you being very beautiful to this person. But if you're a man watching, you can also be very handsome to this person or whatever you resonate with. The Empress is this beauty. The Empress is usually like a very beautiful woman, but it can also relate to a handsome man if you're a man watching. And it's this kind of Venusian energy that you embody. So Venus is the planet of love. And since we have the Lovers here, I do also feel like your crush could have a crush on you as well, or could develop some kind of feelings towards you if you were to start some kind of friendship together or build a connection with them. I do feel as though they could also crush on you back. I think they also find you very sexually attractive. With the Knight of Wands, like there's a sense of passion here. And with the fireworks here, there's a lot of this feeling of excitement whenever they see you. You know, when you see somebody attractive and you're single and you see them and you kind of get a little bit excited when they come into your presence. That's the kind of feeling I get here. And they may also find your voice attractive. They may also have pondered about speaking to you. If you've ever had any conversations together, there's something about them wanting to have those conversations with you, but if not, they do want to, but maybe they just haven't reached out to you yet. What else am I getting here? So yeah, if they've ever heard your voice, they may find your voice attractive. If you were to speak to them, they may find your voice attractive, the way you speak, the words you use. I hear the word very eloquent, and they would really enjoy your conversations if you two were to speak, if you haven't yet. But if you have already, they do find that attractive. There's something about you having a sense of natural beauty here for the woman watching. But also when you do wear makeup, if you do, there's something about that really accentuating your beauty even more, at least to this person. Some of the women here have very short hair, as we see in these two cards, but if not, that's also okay. But there's just something about your hair that could be attractive to this person. And just like how you, when you do wear makeup for the women here, like how you apply your makeup, they find that attractive too, how it accentuates your already beautiful features. For the men watching though, I do feel like they'd also find your voice and hair attractive and the way you speak, your conversations. And there's something about them finding your facial features attractive. For non-binary people too. You guys just take it as it resonates as per you. There's also something about them finding your body attractive and the way you dress. Also, your smile and your laughter. There's something about if you two were to have conversations or get to know each other, they would continuously try to make you laugh or smile or try to compliment you a lot. To see a smile on your face because they'd find your smile very attractive. Also, with the star popping out, it's like in terms of physical appearances, you're somebody that stands out to your crush. You're somebody that shines bright to your crush, and I genuinely feel like your crush could have a crush on you too, or could develop a crush on you later on. Let's get some more cards so that I can understand this energy more. So in the last month, only 41% of my viewers have subscribed to my channel. So if you enjoy this video so far and you would like to stay up to date with what I post daily, hit the subscribe button to not miss out. Thank you to everyone that supports my channel. I'm so grateful for you, and I hope you're enjoying this reading. So let's see what else you have here. So I'm seeing a lot of air sign energy in this pile, especially Libra and Gemini. That could be your sign, their sign. I also see Aries and Scorpio and Taurus. There may also be a lot of fire sign energy here, but I mostly feel Aries from these cards. So let's see what else you have. Spirit guides of pile 2. What does their crush find attractive about them? We have the Ace of Wands. So again, there is a lot of physical attraction and sensual attractiveness, sensual attraction. They find you quite physically appealing to them. I'm seeing somebody lick their lips clairvoyantly, so there's a lot of like attraction in that way, where they find you sexy with the Ace of Wands. Okay, what do they find attractive about pile number 2s? We have the Two of Swords, the Devil. Okay, I was picking up on this energy before, the Emperor, but let me just pull out all the cards so I can just get a bigger picture. What would their crush find attractive about them? What does their crush find attractive about them? The Star. I don't know if I want to say this, pile 2, but I'm seeing it. Okay, I'm getting the feeling here. You may find your crush physically attractive. You may crush on them right now. However, I did see this earlier, clairvoyantly, just as I was about to start your reading, where Spirit said, your crush does find you attractive. Even before I pulled your cards, I knew that your crush does find you physically attractive. But that's not the question we should be asking for you specifically. The question is, will you like them if you really get to know them? Would you still like them? So what Spirit was showing me was 2 different clairvoyant messages to represent what they're showing me in kind of like a storyline. So first they showed me, you know when you see a person from afar and you find them attractive, but then you go up to them and talk to them and they open their mouth and all of a sudden you just get the ick, because I'm hearing ick. All of a sudden, if you don't know what that means, it's just like when there's something about them where you just get turned off. Maybe that's the right word to use. And Spirit showed me another vision of the Bratz scene. I don't know if this was part of a Bratz movie or what. I can't really remember. But I think it was Yasmin. I could be mistaken. I can't really remember clearly. One of the Bratz girls went on a date with a guy, and I think he was like a rock star or something. I'm not really sure. I can't remember the scene clearly because it was a long time since I watched it. Anyways, she's on a date with this guy and she's talking to him and she really likes him and she's really crushing on him, but she goes on a date with him or some kind of dinner setting with him or lunch or anything like that, and he starts talking to her and she starts seeing certain parts of his personality revealed to her, and then she starts feeling like, I don't really like this guy anymore. Now Spirit is showing me another scene. What is that movie with Adam Sandler? I just need to check on Google quickly. Give me a second. Okay, it was one of the grown-up movies. I'm not sure which one it was, but the mothers in the movie were at some kind of like beach or pool place. They were finding a certain guy attractive based on his physical appearance, but then when he started talking, he had this really squeaky voice. And then they started laughing at him and not finding him attractive anymore. But I don't feel like this would be physical, right? Because I do feel like you find this person physically attractive, and you may crush on them based on kind of like the traits you've seen so far. But this energy kind of gives me the feeling if you were to choose to get to know them more, you would maybe see that you don't really like their personality as much. You would maybe get turned off by their personality, or I'm hearing the word disgusted by them. Like you would get the ick from them. You would be turned off by them. And I'm just being honest with the energy I see here. If you don't fully resonate with it, then I guess go ahead and try. See what comes of it. See if you still like them. But for most people watching this pile, if you were drawn to it, you were drawn to it for a reason. There's this feeling here of spirit addressing this situation for you to almost like release you of the heartbreak before it happens, or release you of the disappointment before it happens, because it can feel really disappointing when we really like somebody and then we realize, oh, I don't like them that much anymore. So the question for you wouldn't be about, does this person find you attractive? Because they do. The question would be, if I was to talk to them and make a choice to get to know them better, would I still find them attractive? Because I am seeing your crush, like if you were to get to know them, I see more so sexual attraction rather than relationship kind of attraction. But I do also feel like they would feel very happy around you, where maybe feelings would develop. But I also feel like this crush's energy feels a little bit, I want to say non-committal. It feels like for them it's very hard to commit to one person or to commit in general. And it feels like your crush would maybe develop some kind of feeling towards you of like finding you sexy, wanting you in that way, desiring you in that way. Maybe they would be a little bit obsessed with you at first, almost like chase after you at first. But I also do sense that you wouldn't really like them that much if you were to get to know them. Maybe something about their personality, maybe there's some kind of trait you would see in them. Now Spirit is showing me another vision with the same meaning again. I like to watch Whiny Brit's videos. She makes Sims videos, and I was watching one of her videos. It was like a Sims Let's Play called Struggling Singer. I love her videos, they're so funny. Anyways, there was this lady in the Sims Let's Play called Tess, and she married a guy. And then as she was divorcing him, she found out that he was evil. She never found out that personality trait when she was married to him, only after. So there's this kind of feeling, I'm not saying your crush is evil, but it's this kind of feeling of when you get to know a certain personality trait of theirs, something in you just rubs you the wrong way, leaves a bad taste in your mouth, where you may not even find this person attractive anymore or even want to date this person. So I feel like it would fall apart before it even gets a chance to start. Why would this be? I'm interested to find out why. I'm sorry that the reading took a whole nother turn. I know we were supposed to stick to the topic at hand, but in your case, I'm seeing a different message. So I'm just gonna go with the flow instead of fighting against it. Okay, so to answer your question, just so that I'm not going off topic, your crush would find your body attractive. They would find you as sexy. They would feel like you stand out in terms of looks for them. They would desire you in that kind of bedroom passion way. They would find your hair attractive, your body, your lips, your eyes. Something about the shoes you wear, your nails or hands, and again, your fashion style. So why would pile number 2 be turned off by this person? Can we understand more of this energy? Why? Like what would they not like about their crush if they were to get to know them? What would turn them off so much? I've never had a reading like this, so I'm very shocked to hear this. Okay, Knight of Swords, 9 of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Justice, and Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so there is this feeling here of... Okay, I see the Death card at the back of the deck and the Eight of Cups popping out. So it's kind of like we have... I saw the Magician somewhere. The Magician and the Nine of Cups was also popping out. So there's this feeling of right now you do feel like this person's your type. This person would be somebody you would wish to get to know and to date. But there's this kind of feeling of as you get to know them, as you start this process of, creating some kind of connection with them, you'd want to leave. Eight of Cups is about leaving. Death is about an ending here. So it's like before something would even start, you would feel like, I don't want this anymore. So Death card with the Eight of Cups is a definite ending here where you just want to end things as fast as possible, because I'm kind of feeling like this person isn't exactly relationship material to you. They're not exactly the type of person you would look for in terms of a long-term partnership. Maybe you would, if you're like, I don't know, because there's different people watching in this pile. Some people here really want like a long-term partner, really want that romance and love, whereas some of you also don't really mind messing around, if you get what I mean, because I do feel like you'd have a good time in that sense, but if it were to be more than that, they would fall short, because this person isn't exactly relationship material to you right now. You may think you want them, but when you actually get to know them, you'd see that they don't match up to your standards in terms of what you want in a long-term connection. With all these Pentacles cards, I'm thinking of long-term and longevity. Consistency, right? They don't match up to that. With the Nine of Wands here and the Knight of Swords, I'm kind of getting this intuitively, this message intuitively of like, this person's a chaser. But once they get what they want, they get too comfortable. This person may not be somebody that has goals in life. They may be a little bit lazy, if I'm going to be honest, for some of you, not all. But there may also be this energy of like, I chase, but after I chase, I get bored. And I sort of like hurt the people around me, because after I chase that person and put in all the work, that effort or consistency is not really there anymore. And it feels like this person kind of hurts people around them that they try to date because of this. Because I feel heartbreak, the energy of heartbreak in the energy. And I just sort of feel like this person wouldn't be exactly honest with you with justice here. And maybe that's something you really value in love connections, honesty, integrity. Maybe you want your values to match up, and I just don't see this person having the same values as you. I just don't see them being completely honest with you from the start. And something about that is a huge red flag for you specifically. So I guess this is what I'm seeing here. Okay, this is where I'm going to leave your reading pile. Number 2. Sorry to give this message. I don't like to give messages like this, but I also have to be honest with what I see here. So yeah, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hi there, my pile number 3s. If you chose this Tiger's Eye Crystal and the Ace of Pentacles, then this is your reading. We're going to be taking a look at, does your crush find you attractive? And if so, what do they find attractive about you? So please be aware that this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. Before I get started with your reading, I'd just like to announce I'm almost fully booked for personal readings for this month. So if you'd like to book with me, you can find my email address in the description box below. So let's get started with getting your tarot cards. So firstly, I don't know why, but when I started your reading, it kind of looked like I was seeing an infinity symbol over here on my desk. I've never seen that on my desk before. I don't know if it's just part of the reading. And then I kind of saw somebody like laugh and, like this person finding you cute in some way. Like the little things you do. And I heard a plane go by. So I feel like what I'm getting from these intuitive messages just so far before I pull your tarot cards is things would move pretty fast between you and this person. You know, like if you were to take an opportunity with the Ace of Pentacles to grow some kind of connection with them, to talk to them, to get to know them, 11:11 on the clock confirmation, things would move pretty fast because when we think of a plane, it's like fast-paced movement to the next direction. So I do feel like with the Ace of Pentacles and the plane message, since a plane like literally went past as I started your pile, there's this feeling of this person would want to start some kind of stable connection with you. It doesn't feel like they would just crush on you. It feels like you two would form some kind of puppy love where it's like you two are always laughing together, always finding each other cute in ways. It's kind of like this puppy love type of feeling where it's like we want to hold hands all the time. We want to like kiss each other on the forehead. Even if it's not your first love, but it feels like that puppy love, that type of innocent love where this person just finds everything about you so cute and adorable. Like that's the energy I feel here. And it's really, really cute. So I really admire the energy of your pile. I feel like you and your crush would be 10 out of 10 chef's kiss kind of relationship. I really do feel that initially from the start. And if this person was to develop any kind of feelings for you, they'd want to keep you around forever since I saw the infinity symbol. And your relationship would move to the next level. Maybe you would see yourself being with this person in more of a like a long-term stability kind of way where you'd see this person being a potential to have some kind of stable connection with, some kind of long-term connection with. You'd see them as somebody you'd want to stick around with. Um, and with all this grounded energy with Tiger's Eye and the Ace of Pentacles, it would be like, okay, I see you as a person I'd want to actually be serious with. Maybe even settle down with. Maybe that's a potential here. So that's what I see initially. Okay, so I feel a sense of shyness, like I'm seeing you and your crush get to know each other, and there's a sense of shyness here in terms of them first expressing their feelings. I'm seeing clairvoyantly like a first kiss between the two of you, where they're kind of shy to make the first move, but where they would crush on you back. So let's find out more information. Spirit guides of pile number 3s, may I please tap into the energy of their crush? And can we please find out, does their crush find them attractive? Initially, like I said, your crush finds you very cute. But the more they get to know you, the more they get to see certain traits you have, they're gonna find you so adorable. Does their crush find pile 3 attractive? Look at the lovers! You see me shuffling these cards. Like, I can't make this up. So we have the 7 of Cups. We have the lovers. We have the 4 of Swords. Does their crush find them attractive? We have the 4 of Wands. And we have the Empress. So I just heard from Spirit that your crush really admires you. Your crush does find you attractive, but more in the sense of cuteness. And they do want to give you the time of day. They also find you very beautiful or very handsome. That's what I'm getting from the Empress card, because usually in tarot, the Empress is a very beautiful woman. But if you're a man watching, this can also relate to you. Or non-binary too. The Empress is just like this Venusian energy. You know, Venus relates to the planet of love. So your crush could find you attractive in the sense of them seeing you and your traits and your heart, your personality traits as somebody that they would see potential to start a connection with the lovers here too. And there's this feeling with this Venusian energy. I'm hearing them see you as the perfect, like, marriage material. like the perfect partner, the kind of qualities you have, not just physically attractive, but they see the qualities you have and they find that beautiful. They find your heart beautiful. I feel like your crush has noticed you, pile number 3. Whether you two have actually had a conversation or not, they have noticed you. They have seen you around. Maybe talking to your friends, for example, and they see the way you act. Maybe they've heard certain things about you. The point I'm trying to make here is they have noticed you and they have noticed certain qualities you have that they completely admire. Where they may have even wondered, what would a connection be like with this person? They may have even analyzed you a bit, watched you a little bit, not in a bad way, but like watched you a little bit to try and get to know you from afar, see what type of person you are. And I do feel like your crush sees you as a catch. Yeah, again, I'm picking up on that shyness, but with the number 4 showing up twice, 4 is a number of stability, right? So if you were to create some kind of connection to this person, they would see you as somebody that they would want to create a stable connection with, that they would want to have a friendship with, as well as a romance with the lovers. And they would most probably want to commit to you. There are a lot of possibilities that are open to you with the 7 of Cups. But there is also this feeling of your crush finding you so attractive that there's this feeling of like, how do you not have a boyfriend or girlfriend already? Like, you're just so attractive. You have all these good things about you. How do you not have somebody already? So your crush may have a little bit of a misconception of you that you already have, like, many options in love and dating. And there is a sense of shyness here again, but I do feel as though if you were to show them that you're interested, I think it could go well. I think it could blossom into something more, your connection here with them. They would feel like you're very chilled and laid back, and they'd like that kind of vibe you have. They'd really like your personality. And they'd feel very relaxed around you. You know, if you were to start a connection, they'd feel very relaxed around you, like they can fully be themselves. They can fully open up to you. And what's really interesting is we have the Emperor at the back of the deck. And as we know, the Emperor and the Empress are actually going together in tarot. And since this card is at the back of the deck, I do feel with the Two of Swords behind this person would feel like you are a catch. This person would feel like you are somebody they would want to commit to. This person feels like you would be their perfect choice, their perfect match, based on your qualities and traits you have. So I think that's really cute and adorable. I love this energy of this pile. Let's get some more cards. So in the last month, only 41% of my viewers have subscribed to my channel. So if you enjoy this reading so far and would like to stay up to date with what I post daily, hit the subscribe button to not miss out. Thank you to everybody that supports my channel. I'm so grateful for you, and I hope you're enjoying this reading so far. So I saw the Ace of Cups Justice card popping out as I was reshuffling. So I do feel like this person would fall for you pretty hard, and like as they get to know you, as they talk to you, as they see what type of person you are, that truth, that revelation would hit them pretty quickly, that you're the one that they've been looking for. You know, you are the type of person they've been looking for, the type of person they would want to hold on to, because we see Justice here, 4 of Pentacles, the Magician. So initially, as they get to know you, they'd start to ponder on what they feel about you, and then they'd start to feel like you're the type of person that is very honest, that is very trustworthy. You have those types of qualities I look for. We maybe have similar values. We maybe want the same things. So they would feel like they want to create some kind of connection to you and hold on to you. And with the 9 of Cups here, this is a feeling of wish fulfillment. But with the Hanged Muse here, they may take a while to actually reveal their feelings for you if you were to develop some kind of friendship or connection to this person. They would take a little bit of time to tell you the truth of how they feel, because they'd be a little bit shy to make the first move. So they would see that you're exactly their type, but not just physically, but this feeling of like you have those qualities I've been looking for in love. So I think that's a good thing. What does their crush find attractive about them? What would their crush find attractive about them if they were to develop a connection? So we have the Ace of Wands. They'd also find you very sexy with the Ace of Wands. I feel like this person, as I tap into your crush's energy, I don't feel like they're a very sexual person, if that makes sense. I don't know how to explain it, but I feel like they don't really look at people like that, but I feel like with the moon here, there's this feeling of like when they develop a deeper type of connection to a person, a deeper emotional bond, feelings towards a person, then they start to develop some kind of like sexual passion for a person. So I feel that developing over time as you build that connection, but not immediately, because again, they're not that type of person that just looks at people in like a sexual way, if that makes sense. Then we have the Muse of Materials, which is the King of Pentacles. We have Awakening. We have the Ten of Cups. I'm hearing that Disney song that's like, so this is love. Um, so I definitely feel this kind of possibility of your crush feeling like they could crush on you too. Two of Cups. Feeling like they would want a relationship with you. And again, if you were drawn to this pile, you were drawn to this pile for a reason. I don't know if I said that, but like the other piles weren't the same as this pile. This pile is very unique. And I feel like there is a lot of possibility here of something great happening. So if you were drawn to this pile, you were drawn to it for a reason. It's the truth for you, With Awakening here, again, there would be certain realizations like they're the type of person I've been looking for. With the Ten of Cups, they'd feel like you are somebody they want to create a long-term connection to. They'd feel very emotionally connected to you with all these Cups cards and the Moon here. They'd feel like a sense of deep emotional connection to you. They'd even feel very psychically drawn to you. To me, this connection feels more than a crush. It feels more spiritual. It feels like you two have some kind of past life connection. It feels like you two have some kind of intuitive connection, deeper connection going on spiritually. And it would feel to this person like I'm experiencing heaven on earth. That's what I'm getting from the clouds here and the angel wing here. Like they would daydream about you a lot. There's something about that energy coming through, like where this person is just gonna fall for you. With the moon here, what they would find attractive about you is your deep nature. You have a lot of depth to you. This pile is very deep. They're not just like superficial people watching this pile. Not just like surface level people watching this pile. This pile is very, very deep. And there's something about your depth that they will find attractive. There's something about your emotional nature they will find attractive. If you're somebody that really like connects to your heart, really is open with your emotions, that is something they will find attractive with you. There's so many cups cards here. Maybe a lot of water sign energy in this pile. If not, that's okay. But I just feel like there's something about your emotional nature, the way you express your emotions, that this person would find attractive. This person may even find you quite dreamy in a way, quite ethereal in a way with Awakening in the Moon. And this person might also find you, again, beautiful in your traits and the physical, but then there's also this feeling of them seeing you as relationship material, marriage material kind of energy. Two of Cups would be like them developing feelings, romantic feelings for you. There's something about your body they would find attractive, the way you dress, your eyes. I feel like they'd find your eyes cute. Again, your smile, your laughter, Spirit is even showing me, you know, when you have a conversation with somebody and you do something a little bit embarrassing, it's like this person wouldn't find that embarrassing, they'd find that cute. I'm even seeing something like that and like holding hands, like this person having that kind of puppy love type of feeling towards you. So, what would they find attractive about pile 3 if they were to get to know them? Death, the Queen of Cups. So, again, with the Queen of Cups, you're very deep. You're somebody that connects to your heart very, very easily. You're somebody very empathetic. You're also somebody very compassionate. You have a very beautiful heart. That is something this person will absolutely fall for. But you've also gone through a lot in life. You've had to awaken on your own. You've had to maybe like let go of some things that was not good for you in any way. You had to transform in your own way, emotionally, mentally. So there's this feeling of you working on yourself, transforming yourself, really becoming the best version of yourself. Spirit is showing me a diamond in the making, a diamond in the rough. You're like a work in progress, constantly working on yourself. That's attractive to this person. You're also very generous with the 6 of Pentacles popping out here. And you're a good listener, very intuitive. There's something about that energy that this person will really find attractive. We have the 2 of Wands. I feel like this person has checked you out already with this image. It makes me think of checking a person out since she's looking at a view of some kind, and looking at it from this telescope. I think it's a telescope, I'm not sure. And we have the 9 of Cups. So I feel like this person has already noticed you, has already noticed some things about you, where with the 9 of Cups, they do want something with you. They do want to get to know you. They may even feel like, again, you have those traits they're looking for in love. However, I do also think they fear that you may not like them back or that you may get bored with them. So I don't know what it is about this person, but your crush maybe has some kind of fear people will get bored of them or that people will leave or just not like them, that they'll be heartbroken. So I think that's also where the shyness comes in, like a fear of you not liking them as much as they like you. And you may feel the exact same way. So it's like, I think one of you just has to make the first move and has to, yeah, like show the other person, I care, I'm here to stay. Like, I really like you, you know? I feel like they'd feel a strong connection with you from the start. So this is all I'm getting for you, pile 3. I really hope this reading resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.